Hello students, welcome back to Let Us Master English. Students, today we are going to learn how to write letters to editor effectively. And you are also going to learn some tricks for scoring full marks. Let's get started. Now students, why do we write a letter to the editor? A letter to editor is written to highlight a social issue or problem, spreading mass awareness, delivering a message, or analyzing policies of the government. It can also be written to compliment a person in the community. A letter to the editor is significant in getting your message across the masses. So, by writing a letter to the editor, you can convey your message to a large number of people. Now, students, for writing any letter, we must know the format of writing a letter. Now, how to write the format of a letter? See, students, first thing is your letter should be left aligned. On top left hand side corner, we are going to write sender's address. Who is a sender? Sender is the person who is writing the letter. Now students, in your question, it is usually given you are Prem or Prerna residing at A123 MG Road, Pune. So that address which is given after the name is usually the sender's address. And suppose in your question, if address is not given, then what you will have to do is you will write the address as examination hall. Because when you are writing your paper, you are sitting in the examination hall. So your address is examination hall XYZ city. After writing sender's address, students, you have to leave one line. And then we write date. Date in the format, say 20th October 2020. After date, leave one line. Then you have to write the designation of the person to whom you are writing the letter. So here we are writing the letter to the editor. So the designation is the editor. And one more thing you must remember is this T in the and E in editor should be capital. Next line, we have to write the name of the newspaper. For example, the Times of India, the Hindustan Times, the Tribune, and so on. And if the name of the newspaper is mentioned in the question, then you have to use that name, followed by city name, New Delhi. Once again, leave one line. And after that, students, we are going to write salutation. Salutation means, dear sir. Then the subject. Now students, here some of you might be confused because in many of the books you might have read that subject comes first, after that the salutation. Now this is the recent change made by CBSE. Here we write salutation first and then the subject. But here, even if you are writing subject first, your marks will not be deducted for this. And students, when you are writing the subject, please keep in mind that the subject should not be more than 5 to 6 words. Keep the subject short because here you are going to tell the editor the purpose of writing the letter, the main topic in your letter. Now students, once you have written the format, then we have to start writing the body of the letter. That is the content part. which is divided in different paragraphs. Now students, in the very first paragraph, you have to write the main purpose of the letter in one line. It must convey the matter for which you are writing the letter. So after reading the first paragraph, the reader should be clear what you are going to tell him in the following lines. Now students, most of the time I have seen when you have to write any letter, it is difficult to begin. You sit and start thinking what to write first. So here I have tried to help you. I have given you these lines to start your letter. And once the letter is started, then you all can very conveniently write. Now students, these are the lines. You may pick up any one of these to start your first paragraph. First is, through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I wish to draw the attention of the concerned authorities towards the problem of dash dash dash. So whatever problem is mentioned in your question, you may write it here. We can also write, through the columns of your renowned paper, I would like to request the authorities concerned to dash dash dash. And you may begin like this. Through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I wish to bring to your kind notice, as well as that of the authorities concerned, to dash dash dash. Or you may start like this. I wish to draw the attention of the public in general and authorities in particular to dash dash dash. So this way you can begin your first paragraph. After writing this, you can mention the problem, the issue which is there in the question. So this way our first paragraph is over. Now students, then comes the second paragraph. In the second paragraph, you must give details of the matter. Now in many of the questions, it is cause and effect relationship. Then you may tell the causes, why that problem is there. And after that, you may tell the effects of that problem on health of human beings, what type of diseases are caused due to that problem, or what is its effect on our environment, and so on. And sometimes your question is such where you have to describe the advantages and the disadvantages, that is the merits and demerits, so that you can write in your second paragraph. Now students, let's move on to the third paragraph. Now this is your last paragraph where you are going to write the suggestions which you want to give for eradicating that problem. So students, here also I have given you some of the lines which would help you. Sometimes the problem has many solutions. Sometimes it doesn't come to your mind what to write. So these first 2 points can be written in each and every letter. For example, government should take serious steps to eradicate the problem of, now whatever problem is mentioned in your question, that you can write here. Next is non-government organizations, that is NGOs, and common people should join their hands together for the eradication of dash dash dash. So this you are going to fill. Or you may write, stringent methods must be taken to restore dash dash dash. Or it is hoped that an early action will be taken by the concerned authorities. Or you may write, I urge the government to take stringent action against the defaulters or erring people. Or you may write, I am sanguine or hopeful that the competent authorities will be kind enough to pay heed to our need and dash dash dash. So students, whenever you are giving solutions or suggestions, you can make use of should. And conclude by mentioning what you expect to be done by the editor. For example, you may want him to highlight the issue in his newspaper, but don't tell the editor to solve the problem. And once your third paragraph is over, it's time to write subscription. So here you are going to write, thanking you, leave one line, yours faithfully, or yours truly. And students, when you are writing truly, most of the time I have seen students first write true, T-R-U-E, after that they add L-Y. So spellings should be correct, students. It is T-R-U-L-Y. And one more thing, yours. Here I have seen many times students write your apostrophe S. So here no apostrophe is required. You simply have to write Y-O-U-R-S, yours, followed by the name of the person who is writing the letter. And this name is also provided in your question. Same name you have to use here. You don't have to write your name. Okay, students. So now the format, body of the letter and subscription is clear to you. Now students, let us check the marking scheme. How you are awarded marks in your paper. See students, from this year, CBSE has made this change. Now letter writing is for 5 marks. Earlier it used to be for 6 marks, but now it is for 5 marks. Now what is the division of marks? Your format carries 1 mark. Format means sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, subscription. All this is for 1 mark. Then the content, the details, the paragraphs that you write, for that you are going to get 2 marks. And third point is expression. How you express yourself. Expression carries 2 marks. Now here the examiner is going to check whether your sentences are grammatically correct. You are using appropriate words, the vocabulary which is required for that particular problem, and your spellings. So grammatical accuracy, appropriate words and spelling carries 1 mark. And coherence and relevance of ideas and style carries 1 mark. The examiner is going to check the matter that you are writing. It should be relevant to the question. The ideas should be properly organized and your style of writing. So students, earlier we used to suggest the students to write letters to editor in 4 paragraphs. At that time, you were given 150 words for writing the letter, but now students, the word limit is reduced to 100 to 120 words and letter writing carries 5 marks. So it is better if you finish your letter in 3 paragraphs only. So students, now you know all the points how to write a letter to the editor. So here is a sample letter to the editor. Let us read this. Along with air and water pollution, our cities are also under an attack of noise pollution. Marriage processions, DJs during wedding receptions, loud music from neighborhood flats, etc., are all sources of noise which is not good for the old, the ailing means the sick, and students. Write a letter in 100 to 120 words to the editor of a local newspaper describing the problem and making a request to the concerned authorities to solve it. You are Karan or Karuna, M111, Mall Road, Delhi. So after Karan and Karuna, this address is given. So this address is the sender's address. Now students, let's start writing this letter. On left hand side, we have to write the sender's address. Here it is M111 Mall Road, Delhi. Then we leave one line and write date 20th October 2020. Again leave one line. Now the editor, the Hindustan Times, New Delhi. See students, till here you can see at the end of the line we are not using any comma or full stop. It is not required. After that, salutation, dear sir. Leave one line, then write subject, complaining about noise pollution. So students, your subject should not be more than 5 to 6 words. Here I have used 4 words only. So try to make your subject short. Now this is the body of the letter. Through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I wish to draw the attention of the concerned authorities towards the problem of noise pollution caused by people. The people are often irritated by the jarring loudspeakers from the different marriage halls and the theaters. Marriage processions, DJs during wedding receptions, loud music during campaigning during elections are all sources of noise, which is not good for the old, the ailing, and the students. Such loudspeakers may affect the studies of the students immensely and also the hearing capacity of the common mass. It not only affects the health of people but also their behavior. It causes hypertension, high stress levels, hearing loss, and disturbed sleep. The concerned authorities should take necessary steps to control this nuisance and strictly enforce the noise control laws. The use of loudspeaker should be stopped after specific time. Above all, public needs to be aware and cooperative against the danger of noise pollution because without public cooperation, authorities cannot make much difference. After writing body of the letter, you have to write, thanking you, yours faithfully, Karan. So this name was given in the question. So students, I hope letter writing is quite clear to you. Now students, it's homework time. Here is a practice exercise for you. You are Aman or Aditi studying in Bharat School, Lucknow. The road leading to your school is very congested and full of potholes. Students and parents are often caught in a traffic jam. In spite of several representations, the government has not done anything to improve the condition of the road. Write a letter to the editor of the Times of India. Now students, see here the name of the newspaper is given. So you have to write this name only, drawing the attention of the government to this problem. So students, thank you very much for listening to me patiently, and for more such videos, kindly subscribe my channel, and if you like this video, please press the thumbs up button, do comment and share my video with your friends. Thank you very much.